We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 2026 Top Series 1 Jumbo Full Case Pick Your Team. Sorry about that. I couldn't find the button. I couldn't find the button. I'm in Amel Studio now, so everything's a little different. Well, Uncle Larry, I hope you're not texting while you're watching. I hope you're not texting while you're driving. That's against the law, bud. Here we go. 6-box jumbo case. Good luck, everybody. Be sure to drop in, say hello. I am $10 off remaining teams and pristine full case pick your team. We are down to 12 spots left in that one. 12 spots left in that. I got 4 left in the random division of pristine. That's a half case. Party foul. They're good. I am down to 25 left in the dual case. Series 1 dual case, pick your team. What else do we got? We got 19 left in pristine half case drafted teams. 22 left in SP Game Used Hockey. And then we got football mixer after that. Or not a mixer, football. New release Prism No Huddle football. So we are disco chasing. And then 22 in soccer. Hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday evening. Oh, what am I gonna do with you, Uncle Larry? All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Buzz through this, get to the goodies here. The Bronx buddies out of 150. That's Yankees. There's Jack Perkins. And patch is going to be Ronald Acuna Jr., Kyle Freeland. Ronald Acuna Jr. there for the Braves. Bronx Buddies out of 150. Jacob Melton foil. Luis Morales sand glitter. Edmund Sosa. That is Michael Harris sand glitter. Nice one here. Nolan McLean sand glitter. Mets. Sean Murphy foil. And we got a die cut auto, 75. It is out of 25, so it's going to be orange. Y.A. Yordan Alvarez? Oh, never mind. Oh, that's nasty. How about Kegs on the auto? Jack Caglione, orange, 75 years, die cut auto. What a start. What a start. The KC Royals. The Royals going to Jim Johnston. Congratulations. That's a beauty right there. Kegs out of 25. Woo. All right. Starting off hot. Contreras sand glitter. Starting off hot. Out of 399 is going to be Jace Jung. And then Will Warren foil. Going to wrap up box one. Did I tell you I had a dual caser up and filling too? Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Kegs out of 25. That's a big card. That's a big card right there. Oops, sorry. There. Better? It must have been when I bumped it. My bad. Should be good now. Let me know. It shows I'm playing sound now. It must have been when I pushed the mic. All right. My bad. It must have been when I pushed that mic. Willy Adames. Matthew Boyd. We got team logo. Nice. PCA for the Cubs. That's sweet. Pete Crow Armstrong team logo. The Cubbies going to DeBear Necessities. That is out of 2026. Jacob Lopez, Bryce Miller, Sand Glitter. That is Braden Garcia. Spencer Horwitz, foil. I think we got red auto here. I know it's backwards. It might not be a red. I forgot they're backwards. Grant Taylor out of 250 and Anthony Ziegler. Anthony Ziegler. Brew Crew. Brewers going to Emrouche Cards. Hunter Goodman. And then Gonzalez. Gonna wrap up box 2. Two down. 4 to go. I'm excited. We got a dual caser tonight as well. Dual caser of Series 1. Stuff has been very good. Triple there, foil. Diamondbacks glitter. Jacob deGrom foil. Relic is going to be Colby Thomas Athletics. Carlos Estevez glitter. Perdomo foil. Out of 250 is going to be Nick Gonzalez. Another team logo, Sonny Gray. Out of 2026, Will Vest. Bryce Harper, Sand Glitter. A whole bunch of stuff going on here. We got Joey Luperfido. Lunder Avila on the Aqua short print. Royals. Sonny Gray team logo. That's Cardinals. Cardinals going to Swamp Donkey. Let me get some more sleeves and top loaders quick. Gold out of 50 or canvas. It is gold, sand glitter. Jose Barrios, La Máquina was his nickname for the Twins. I'm sure it still is, but Blue Jays are going to Matt 1983 there. Some nice gold. Lindor. And our auto is Travis Adams. Travis Adams, go Twins. Go Twins. Twins going to Yuski. Avila. And then Roki foil. Going to be our halfway point. All right. Let's just take a quick peek here. All right, $15 to $20 off all remaining spots in pristine full case pick your team, and then I still got 4 left in the drafted, random divisions. Excuse me. What's up, Rocky Top? Kegs keeps falling. Mitch, the mitt is stretched out. Adolis Garcia. Out of 50 is Andre Lara. Andre Lara there for the Nationals. Gold out of 50. Our second gold of the break already. And then we got Wyatt Langford on the relic for the Rangers. Rangers to Luke Green with this first break. Appreciate you hopping in, Luke. Wyatt Langford relic. Then we got Parker Messick out of 2026 Guardians. Anthony Volpe. Bo Naylor. Here we go. How about the Miz on the relic? Jacob Mizorowski. Player worn. Player worn. We need to rip some hangers. Why? Because they got the bangers. The Miz there out of 50. Nice Cole Young glitter. Woo woo, Brian Woo. Nice Chase Burns glitter. Out of 250s, Trey Turner on the purple. Mason Miller sand glitter. Buy me some then, Rocky Top. There's Carson Weisenhunt foil Giants. Auto here coming up is Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith, Tigers. Tigers going to Chief Poe. That is Andrew McCutchen. Tyler Freeman. 2 boxes left. All right, here we go. Box number 5. Little Independence Day Otto Kemp. Otto Kemp for the Phils. Absolutely love these cards. They look so cool. Phillies going to Kevin. Cal Raleigh foil. There's Nick Kurtz. Little second year action. There's Mookie Betts relic. Zach Wheeler sand glitter. Curtsy. Reed Detmers foil. Relic Trey Turner. Game used bat for the Phils. Phillies going to Kevin. Trey Turner. There's Cam on the sand glitter. Cam Schlittler. Yankees. Yankees going to Imrouche cards. Will Vest. Carson Seymour. There is Andrew Benintendi. Bryce Harper on the Aqua short print for the Phils. Out of 99 is going to be Lucas Giolito on the green. Tristan Peters. What's going on? Oh, I'm like, his gloves like flipped, but his hands turned. Confused me for a second. Out of 2026 is Carlos Rondon, and then Baseball Stars. Oh, that's sick. How about Password out of 150 for the Red Sox? Password. Red Sox going to Huskies forever. There we go. That's sweet. Now we need a Roman Anthony to go with it. Yu Darvish, Sand Glitter. There is Daniel Sheenman. And that's going to bring us to our final box. $12 left in pristine still. Still got our silver packs, of course. All right, here we go. Sixth and final box. Like I said, I do have a dual caser up and filling as well, so we're not done. We're not done with Series 1 for the night. That is Hoppin' To It. Braves. Lawrence Butler, Sand Glitter. Out of 50, Alejandro Kirk Gold. Parker Messick foil. Our third gold of the case. Blue Jays. And we got City Connect is going to be Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. Nimmo Mets going to Jason Scott. Brett Beatty, Sand Glitter. Jacob Lopez foil. Out of 399, Owen Casey. Nice one there for the Cubs. There is Dean Kramer, Sand Glitter. And then we got out of 250, Michael Busch. Kyle Teal out of 2026 White Sox. Dylan Cruz, Sand Glitter. Nice one here for the White Sox. Between him and Colson Montgomery, they got two big rooks. Two big rookies for the White Sox. Nice rookie here for the Cubs. I don't think he's a Cub anymore. I forget where he went. Marlins, maybe? Can't remember. He's somewhere else now. There's Rodon, Yankees. All right, here we go. Final auto here. Dodgers duo on the glitter. It is nice. That's cool. Paul Konerko for the White Sox. Twins killer right here. White Sox to Eric 5150. Paul Konerko on the auto. And then there's Kyle Teal foil. That is going to bring us to our silver packs. He doesn't have any things to stash, so I'm just going to put them in there. Silver pack time. 11 left. Give me 1 second. There's such a glare on this computer. All right. Appreciate everyone for the great fill on this. Like I said, we do have the dual caser up and filling. All right. Good luck. Looks like an aqua. There's Cam Schlittler, Mizorowski, the Big Hurt out of 199, Frank Thomas. Chase Burns. All right, here we go. Looks like purple, so hopefully we got an auto in here. There is the purple PCA. Guy likes sliding head first on his cards. There's Kegs. And that is going to wrap this one up. I appreciate everyone, as always. Started off really hot with that Kegs right away. Then slowed down a little bit. But still some nice stuff. Some nice stuff. I got 10 left in my next break. All right, just went a little bit more on all the teams over $100. We got some steals now to get. 4 left in the random division. We got 24 left in the dual case pick your team, 19 left in the drafted teams, 18 in hockey, 18 in football, and 22 in soccer. All right, Jack Caglione, Cam Schlittler, Kyle Teal, Bryce Harper, Cam Schlittler, Sonny Gray, Nick Kurtz, Chase Burns, Cole Anthony, Lunder Avila, Ellie De La Cruz, Nolan McLean. These are all out of 2026. Kyle Teal, Carlos Rondon, Parker Messick, Will Vest, and Jacob Lopez. $3.99, Owen Casey, Josh Jung. $2.50, Michael Bush, Trey Turner, Nick Gonzalez, Grant Taylor. out of 150 there is the Bronx Buddies for the Yankees. We got green out of 99, Lucas Giolito. Golds out of 50, Jose Barrios, Andry Lara, Alejandro Kirk. Relics, we got Brandon Nimmo, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Wyatt Langford, Ronald Acuna Jr., Kobe Thomas, Corbin Carroll. After that is Travis Adams, Rookie Ink, and Dylan Smith, Twins and Tigers there. On to our showcase, Otto Kemp, Independence Day out of 76. We got Paul Konerko on the auto, Frank Thomas out of 199, Anthony Ziegler, Rookie Ink, Brewers. We got out of 250 PCA, and then PCA on the team logo there for the Cubs. The Miz, Jacob Mizorowski relic, and silver pack there for the Brewers. We got a little password blue baseball stars out of 150 Red Sox. Sorry, excuse me. And then Money Mitt hit of the break without a doubt. 3 out of 25, 75 years of Topps die cut rookie auto for the Royals. Jack Caglione. The Royals going to Jim Johnston. Congratulations there, Jim. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, I got plenty of more breaks for you guys tonight, and I will see you back here soon with some pristine. Thanks, everyone.